Hello Internet, hello Eisenbahnfreunde, hello fellow modelers. Here we are again as promised on Sunday, and this is a special video, a one-off. It's going to be in different segments because we're going to be running different locos through this station, and I'm here with Ben at this fantastic setup that he's got of Stafford station, which is realistic, typical realistic, and he's scratch built it from start. As you can see, we're at the bridge end at the moment, but at the beginning of the platforms here, we've got an amazing car park, which is his latest project, which he's just built. Just explain to me, Ben, how have you managed to build this, mate? It's incredible.
Yeah, cheers, Dave. But basically, it's all. I took photographs of the sites quite a while ago, and then I did a drawing, scale drawing using the cars to help scale it, and then I constructed it using plastic art, different widths, some half mil, that sort of thing, and then the main complexity of it was doing these struts here, so I've used different types of bought plastic art, evergreen strips, some of it, assembled it, and then I've tried to emulate the wooden planking here.
Looks brilliant. How have you done that?
So this is basically, this wooden plank is done by masking and then airbrushing these different stripes and then masking in lighter shades.
Das ist fantastisch. So, ich habe gerade mit meinem Freund hier gesprochen und er hat alles bei Hand gebaut. Unglaublich, das ist wirklich cool, ja. Und ich werde mein Auto da oben machen, bestimmt, wenn ich da parken könnte. Sie können sehen, das ist ein englischen Platz, wo das ist in England, in der Mitte von England, ja. So, das ist eine kleine Stadt und das ist ein wie heißt das auf Deutsch, weiß ich nicht. Das ist, die Zug gehen ganz durch hier, ganz schnell. Das ist ein Schnellgleis von London nach, where does it go to? Where does it go to? London to?
So it goes from, this is a through station from
Stafford.
London, this is Stafford.
Yeah.
It's from London Euston all the way to Glasgow. So it's the West Coast Main Line.
So, in England, das ist von der West Coast und das ist, wie das ist, das geht von London nach Schottland und dafür die Zug, das durch hier kommen, die fahren ganz schnell und wir haben ein paar Zug auf hier gemacht heute, so Sie können das sehen. So as you can see, guys, this station here, it's Stafford, and obviously it's the main West Coast line from London to Glasgow, I believe, and it might even be Edinburgh, I'm not sure which one it is, but it's the main line going to Scotland anyway, and it's the Glasgow one, yeah, right, cool.
West Coast Main Line.
So as you can see, all the stuff that's actually on here, he's actually scratch built it, which for me, what I've just been saying in German there about the car park, it's amazing, prototypical everything. I'm just going to pan around a bit so you can see the rest of the station, because again, it's all hand built. So you'll have to forgive me if the camera starts to move a little bit shirky. And I'm going to have to manually focus today because of the way this is set up. We're in such a small room, so well, it's not small, it's just that it's a bit difficult panning wise, but as you can see, his platform, it's just fantastic. It's got everything on it. He's got the platform boards, he's got the whole 10 yards. I'm proper impressed with the gantries that are all hand built as well. And are they LEDs on your lights, or are they just show lights?
They can be wired. These can be wired up for. They've got LEDs on, yeah. They can't
right.
them up yet, but I will do.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool, mate. So I'm just going to pan back a bit, guys, so we can see the overhead where you actually walk to get on the other side of the platform. So you can see here, he's built all this on the side, so it can all be removed. Alle diese auf die Seite hier, das kann man wegnehmen, so kann man den gleich sauber machen und kann man alles machen, was man braucht, ja. Das ist wirklich cool, was er gemacht hier. Und alles hier, wo die Leute laufen, von ein Gleis zu die anderen, hat es selber gebaut mit Plastikart, ja. Und da oben, unglaublich, was für ein Bahnhof, das ist wirklich cool. So, ich komme hier ein bisschen zurück, ein bisschen mehr, und dann gucken wir hier ein bisschen oben. So, ich muss normal Fokus machen, so Sie können alle sehen. Guck mal, das ist wirklich cool. So as you can see, he's scratch built this, and it's quite a unique layout that he's got here. He's scratch built it all from photographs, and for me, it's probably one of the best N-gauge stations I've seen for a long time. And I've been to quite a few shows, so you've got to be impressed. The amount of lines that he's got running through it, he's got 8 lines running through there, and he's got a siding further up where we've got a loco that's just parked on it. Ich habe schon gerade gesagt, wir haben so 8 Gleise hier zu fahren und heute haben wir 4 Loks an. Das laufen durch, dann werden wir anhalten und 4 andere Loks anmachen und dann lassen die da auch laufen. So we're just going to have a bit of a running session here. This video will be on my channel, and I'll put a link to Ben's channel so you can actually see Stafford Station, and then you'll be able to see what he's done and keep up with what he's doing in the coming future. And hopefully you guys will support him and give him a like, because this is definitely worth a thumbs up at the very minimum, and a subscribe, because this guy's very, very good at what he does. I thought I was pretty good at modelling, but this guy, very, very good. He's got some. I'm just going to try and pan down here so we can have a look at some of the siding works that he's done. Look at them. Look at the cabinets there. Guck mal da, das ist aber cool, oder? Wirklich, wirklich cool. So you can see he's got everything on the side of the track that you'd expect to see on a typical British railway. And I'm pretty sure that this will all be copied from what he's seen on photographs, like he's mentioned to me a minute ago. Even the pantographs look cool. I'm going to try and persuade him to wire them up. I know it's a bit awkward for him, but if he does that, it'll just put the finishing touches on, in my opinion. So, Sie können auch sehen, dass, what garage is that? Is that Mercedes garage, mate?
That's Mercedes, yeah.
So, da hinten, da kann man sehen, ein Mercedes, wo man deinen neuen Mercedes kaufen kommt, da oben, mit dem Parkplatz vorwärts, und dann auch ganz viele Häuser hier unten. So, as you can see, there's lots of typical houses. Not your semi-detached ones that you get where I live. These are really cool though. Again, they're all scratch built, and he's got a couple of cars parked outside. I love the way he's done his road. The road looks really used, which is one of the main things that you need to have on. He's got bins outside the front as well. Look, got bins. Not sure when the rubbish collection's coming around, but yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it, guys? Yeah, and obviously we're running some trains on here today, and we're going to run probably for half an hour or so. I'm going to do a couple of videos and link them all together. Hopefully I'll put them into 1, 2, 3 or 4. I'm just going to pan around quickly because there's a 151 coming in. I'm just going to get a picture of that and the wagons that go past, because this is predominantly what it's all about. Just picking up some of the locos that are coming through. And then we're going to run different locos over a course of half an hour or so that you get to see a lot of different stuff coming through, like coaches, goods wagons, because that's using the fast line. Here's an OBB coming through, which we'll see any second now. Here you go. An OBB diesel pulling some GATX hopper wagons from Austria. But this has to be the star of the show. This HSL coming through now, absolutely fantastic. They always pull European tankers. That's what that company are leased to do. So they predominantly just pull fuel, diesel, petroleum, whatever. And that's what you see it pulling today. And that's what they always pull. There's going to be some variations of different stuff that you'll see on the track. A lot of it's regional stuff. It's a bit difficult to point out which region it's from because I've got that much stock here that you're going to see today, but at least you get an idea. So Leute, Sie haben jetzt gesehen, dieser Bahnhof ist ganz superb, ja. Und für eine Endspur, das ist wirklich, wirklich cool gemacht. Ganz viel da rein. Die Zahl ist aber wirklich cool. Alle die Platten sind da mit den Namen auf. Auch Boards mit Leute auf, du kannst etwas kaufen oder was weiß ich. Das ist alles, was man braucht auf einem Modular. Und für mich, das ist ein von den besten, ich habe gesehen für ganz viele Jahre. Und die Zahl von alles, guck mal hier, diese Baume auch hier. Zeig dir die Baume hier, die sind auch cool für Endspur. Have you scratch built the trees as well, mate? Have you bought them? Have you scratch built the trees?
No, they're built. I think they wouldn't see themselves.
So ja, die Bäume sind gekauft, ja, von, glaube ich, Woodland Scenic, glaube ich. Aber das ist cool, ja. Dann haben wir mal Fokus hier, kann man die sehen. Ja, meine Makro-Lens ist ein bisschen stark für hier, ja. Aber Sie können alles sehen, er hat wirklich cool gemacht hier. So, da ist ein Gleiswagen von England. Und guck mal hier, muss ich dir sagen schnell. Hier kommt wieder zurück mit meiner Kamera her. Guck mal diese, guck mal das. Cat 5, die sind aber cool, oder? Spielsache für Junge, oder? So basically you can see these, you've got some Cat 5 stuff here guys. These are toys for men, aren't they? Definitely. And there's a British Rail van parked up there. Don't know where the workers are, they're probably sat inside having a coffee. Never see them working anyway. It's got a forklift truck there with a few drums of diesel on it. Looks pretty superb, doesn't it? Couple of skips, we'll skip them. So yeah, that's Ben's layout, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. It's fantastic. Look at them. I love the power boxes on the railway there. Just prototypical of what you'd see on an English or even a continental railway. I just want to get into the platform here really close. Just bear with me, guys. My camera's going to jolt a bit here, but I want to get one of these signs up because I think they look superb. He's done a really great job. So guck mal hier, wie cool ist das? Ja? Das ist ganz cool. So you can see how smart that is, guys. You can actually, let me just seal my camera so it's straight and you can watch the wagons go through as well. So the platforms are superbly done. You can imagine the draft of things going past. It's absolutely incredible. I'm proper impressed. It's actually, I'm going to steal some of these ideas from my layout when I start building my modules because he's done such a great job. I might have to get him to do some work for me. It's so good. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you that just as a start off. Obviously what we're going to do now, I'm just going to pop my camera up and you'll probably hear us talking in the background. I'm going to leave it running while some of the trains run through. I'm just going to pull back a bit so we can get an actual shot of the coming down the main line. Let me just focus back in, 2 seconds, guys, because this is going to be difficult. There we go. So you'll see all the locos going past here. I'm going to leave the camera running for a few minutes and then we're going to pull up the locos and then put some new ones on the track, and hopefully we'll do another bit of a session after that. So if you've got any questions about any of the locos or anything that Ben's done on his layout, then feel free to stick it on the bottom. I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel on. Please give him a like and subscribe because obviously if we support each other it'd be great. So, ich weiß, dass Ben hat englischen Logs hier. Sie werden das sehen von den Videos, das macht. Aber heute sind alle deutsche Logs hier. Sie können den YouTube-Kanal von Ben sehen. Ich werde das auf den Links machen unten. Und machen Sie ein bisschen Thumbs up, ja. Und Sie können auf abonnieren. So, er kann ein paar Deutschen auf den YouTube-Kanal haben, ja. So, ich hoffe, das macht Spaß. Und bestimmt. Wir werden hier für eine Stunde oder so ein bisschen Spaß haben und viel laufen. Und ich werde den Video anhalten in so 5 Minuten oder so und dann mache ich das wieder an, wenn wir haben den Logs umgetauscht. So, ich bedanke mich und ich halte jetzt die Klappe, dann können Sie alles sehen. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to leave the video running. You'll probably hear Ben and myself talking in the background. We're just going to run a few trains for a few more minutes and then I'm going to stop the film and I'll add some more to another video later on with some more locos on it. So there'll be 3 or 4 different videos on my channel, and please pop onto Ben's through the link and give him a subscribe and like because obviously it'll help him with his algorithms, and I'm sure you'll get to see what he's doing because he's done videos on how he's built his car park and other stuff. So I'll catch you all later, guys. Hope you enjoy. Well, I've got another piece of what we're doing at the moment, and then we can stop these so we can get another still do my continuing. Oh, yeah. Well, I think to be honest, it's better than standing still, yeah. I don't know what we're doing. Alright. You know what, mate? They're running really cool as well. The tracks are superb. They're built well, so they're running really perfect. Good. I mean, the good layout, you have to less premium.
It's good that we've got our flag change in at once. With no derailments really. I've had a couple of issues, haven't I? But
yeah, but
really
very
big
minimal,
ones.
mate. Very minimal. It's just coupling things, isn't it? Where it's probably just come a bit loose or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This one sort of got ahead of itself a bit. It's in the no shot.
Yeah.
And some wagons in front of it. But
It's all good, mate. And they're all running at the same speed as well, so they're spread out a bit. So you're getting like one coming through on a regular basis, like this one here, the 151. This is the real pull.
Coming alongside of us.
Yeah,
Quite nice and spaced out, right?
Yeah.
It's a big long one, amazing.
The rail pull BR151, that is.
Yeah.
And that's a private loco, so it predominantly pulls anything. They're actually leased as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leasing companies in Europe. The HSL that's coming through now, this is my favourite loco. Because I'm a tanker man, I just love this. I think it's brilliant. It's just superb. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's thirsty, mate.
We're striking the one and this one.
Yeah, the HSL with the GATX, all those are private leased tankers. So that predominantly what happens, you'll have companies who'll lease their tankers out and you can deliver oil from A to B, whatever,
right.
Which is what goes on in Europe. The ones that are signatures, like the Deutsches Bundesbahn stuff, that's predominantly just Deutsches Bundesbahn. Although they do lease stuff out, you'll see this going through here now, this KBG, that's Deutsches Bundesbahn, but it's under a private leasing name, but it's part of their DB Cargo, which is predominantly, as you'll see from other stuff we're running shortly, the DB logo on the locos is mainly predominantly the whole of Germany, so they run stuff from north to south, east to west, and they also cross the borders into Holland, Austria, Sweden, Poland, hence why you'll see a bit of everything on here today. The OBB is from Austria, SBB is from Sweden, DKP is Polish, there's also some Czech stuff on, so, and a bit of Dutch. So,
it's nice to have a layout, really long through.
Yep.
The one there. To me, this is one gauge is such, I always thought that's 60 for long trains. And this tanker wagon, such a, it's just keeps going and it's looking out, down on the long layout.
It brings life to your layout, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, I think if you do an end gauge, you've got to do at least above 12 foot, I think.
Ja.
Das mag realistisch opinion.
Ja, ich hoffe, Sie haben ein bisschen Spaß in diesem Video gehabt. Ich werde das jetzt anhalten und wir werden die Loks umtauschen. Sie können bestimmt sehen, die Loks, die ich hier habe, Sie werden die alle kennen, wenn Sie von Deutschland sind. Von England nicht so viel. So just saying, you'll know the locomotives if you're from Germany. This is a BR151 coming on the opposite way. It's a 218, which is an ex-1970s-75 loco. And this 2016 OBD, this is from Austria. And it's pulling European wagons as well. The HSL is which is coming through again with the tankers, which is European logistics. This is a private loco, and the artist that commissioned this has done that on a few of them. They've got a couple of variants. We've got some 203s and some 151s with that actual logo on them. But unfortunately, I've not been able to get my hands on any of them. I'm actually toying with the idea of converting a 213 of a DB into one of their colours. But artistic-wise, it's quite difficult to copy. So it's one of them things. You'll notice a lot of the wagons that are going around, a lot of them are clean and not weathered. But there are some that are actually quite heavily weathered on the tankers. Dus ik heb gerade gesagt, Sie können doch sehen, das ganz schön von den Wagen hier auf den Loks. Die sind ganz sauber und nicht geältet. Da sind ein paar auf die Kesselwagen, die sind bestimmt geältet. Sie können doch, wenn Sie von meinem YouTube-Kanal sind, Sie können doch, ich habe ganz viel geältet gemacht auf meine Loks und auf meinen Wagen. So, ich glaube, das wäre genug für diesen kurzen ersten Video. Ich werde den nächsten nicht zusammen machen. So ist eine große Video. Also ich werde 4 kleine Videos machen, so 20 Minuten oder so. Und dann Sie können sehen, was Sie wollen. Ja? So, ich hoffe, das hat viel Spaß gemacht und ich bedanke Ben. Und wir werden uns tauschen und wir sind zurück in 10 Minuten oder so. So I'm going to call it a night on this at the moment, guys. Obviously, we're just going to change some of the rolling stock over so there's some variation, and then we'll bring some other stuff out so you can see that. And then I won't edit my video so that it's not one long video. I'm going to do 3 or 4, maybe 5 small videos, and I'll just part 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then you'll get to see different rolling stock on his layout from a different angle. The next one I'll probably do it from the other end so we can see stuff coming down this end and you get to see the other bridge and vice versa. So I'll catch you guys later on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this and catch you in 5 minutes. Bye bye.
Yeah.